All right, people, in this video, we're going to talk about how to do three-digit multiplication, three-digit number times a one-digit number. And in this case, we're doing 378 times 7. And so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to rewrite this because this is awful. This is an unusable way to write. So the first thing I do, I rewrite the problem. So check this out. I'm going to write 378 times 7. And I put a little multiplication sign here. Now, the first thing to notice is notice how I put the 7, that's a unit, that just has a units digit, directly under the units digit of the 378. So the 7 is directly under the 8. It's not under the 7 or the 3 or some kind of ridiculous alignment. I put it directly in the correct place. That's the first thing that I do. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to multiply this, and I'm going to walk you through that process. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do 7 times 8, all right? 7 times 8 is 56. So I'm going to go ahead and write a 6 here. I write the units digit down here, and I carry the 5. So I carry the 5 up there. Then I do 7 times 7, that's 49, and then I add 5. I'm going to do that in my head. So I'm going to do in my head, I'm going to do 7 times 7, that's 49. 49 plus 5, that's 54. All that happened in my head. And then I write this down here. And I'm going to put right the 4 here. That's 54. And I'm going to carry the 5, and I'm going to put the 5 right up there. Then I'm going to do 7 times 3. 7 times 3 is 21 plus 5. That's 26. And I just write that 26 here. And that's the final answer. Now, a few things to notice. First, notice how I actually write the tens digits up here. I actually write what I'm carrying here and here. Does that make some sense? I actually write them down. The second thing to notice is notice how these units digits are perfectly lined up. The units digit of that top number is directly above the units digit of the bottom number. They're perfectly lined up. So there you have it. That's how you multiply a three-digit number by a one-digit number, and from there you will be given the challenge of figuring out maybe even a few more digits. All right, go ahead to the next problem and test and prove the skills that you just learned in this video.